All right, y'all. So at roughly 2:40 in the morning, I click on to Disney Plus and Predator Killer of Killers was on today. So I just got through watching it. I literally just got through watching it and I don't even have my notes together, but I'm here to tell you it was a good movie. It was a great movie. It was action all the way through, all gas, no brakes. I mean, yeah, it's pretty much all gas, no brakes, action all the way through. It's it's I would say it starts off as some kind of anthology movie type of deal, kind of like Love, Death and Robots, and then it ends up into some like King of Killers type of deal. That Frank Grillo movie, King of Killers. It goes from that and mixes that element into the Geonosis arena fight scene from Star Wars, and by the end of it, we're pretty much making a prequel to the 2010 movie Predators. So it's the whole thing is pretty much a prequel to the 2010 movie Predators in my eyes. I mean, it could serve as a perfect prequel to what it would have been like for the Warriors who we just meet on Yautja Prime in that movie, Predators. We just meet the people on Yautja Prime and we're wondering, well, how did all these different warriors get on Yautja Prime? Predator Killer of Killers kind of explains how that happened. Now, I'll admit I don't quite know how they picked up each one of these warriors through time and brought them into one timeline. I don't know how they did that part, but it would explain how all these different types of warriors ended up on Yautja Prime. So pretty much they are looking for the GOAT, the actual greatest of all time when it comes to killers, when it comes to warriors. That's what the Yautjas are looking for. So they're picking up warriors throughout time periods. We pretty much got Lagertha from Vikings. We got Noah Diaz from Transformers Rise of the Beast. And we got Kai from 47 Ronin. We pretty much got those three picked up from their actual timeline and put into this uh, King of Killers situation. And the setting takes place in the Geonosis arena from Star Wars. And it's a pretty much a last killer standing match. And your reward for being the last one standing is to face their soldier, is to face their chosen warrior, their Yautja warrior. That's pretty much what the deal is in this movie. Man, it was so good. The anthology period, uh, telling the story of each one of these warriors and how they got to where they got to, and the themes of these individual stories, the themes of redemption. You got themes of revenge, and just a theme of proving a point to somebody that didn't think that previously counted you out, but you got to prove to them that you're worthy. I like that theme too. Uh, so it just pretty much told their story and what their life was like before the Yaut just came and just picked them up. And they each had to face a different type of Yautja. And that was crazy because the technology was far above anything they could have imagined in their specific time period. But they proved themselves. They each proved themselves. It's kind of like the movie Prey from Hulu, the Hulu channel, the Hulu movie Prey. Is kind of like that, where a Yautja just shows up in a specific time period, and he wants to find out what these warriors are all about, test himself, and the people in that time period have to face off against a vastly superior foe who has just like vastly superior tech to them, but they have to figure out a way to beat this Yautja. That's what these warriors had to do in this movie. In their specific time period, with what they had to work with, they had to each figure out how to defeat their enemy. And at the end of that, now that they've proven themselves to be a real threat, they get picked up and taken to Yautja Prime to see who the real killer of killers is. But oh man, it was so good. My favorite chapter, because it started off as an anthology. My favorite chapter would have to be the sword. I mean, whenever y'all get to see this movie, there's just the shield, the sword, the bullet. My favorite chapter is the sword, the samurai chapter. That was freaking art. I mean, it's limited talking in that chapter, but you can feel everything. The way they acted, you can see what they mean, and it's just like it's so much emotion, but no talking, but somehow you just know what they mean. Man, that was a good movie. That was good. That's a good explanation as to how the movie Predators came to be. That was good. But yeah, Predator Killer Killers. That was good for it to be Yautja centered. It's still I gotta give it to you. It's I would say the only bad thing about it is a kind of art style they chose. It, it's a little glitchy, but you get used to it. But it's still though, still you notice that it's a little glitchy. But I think that's the only bad thing. So the whole movie itself. It's a 9 out of 10 for me. It's a 9 out of 10 for me, with the art style being the only bad thing about the movie. Everything else, great. Scenery between the different time periods, excellent. Action all the way through. Storyline, amazing. There's this last scene. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but the last scene, boy, I loved it. I loved what they did with that. I like how they did that. That was great. I love the last scene. But yeah, art style is pretty much the only thing that was wrong with the movie, in my opinion. The glitchiness of it, but that may be just an artistic failing, in my own opinion. So yeah, 9 out of 10 for me. Pacing was great. Setting, very nice. Story, great. Everything pretty much was amazing. Predator Killer Killers, 9 out of 10.